Now, here are some mistakes you should do your best to avoid making them. Firstly, some people speak quickly. They believe that if they speak quickly, it means that they are fluent in their language, which is totally wrong. For example, I could say, my name is Neki Kozman, I work as a professor doctor, I'm married, I've got 2 children, it gives no sense. But I could say the same information in a different way. I am Neki Kozman. I work as a professor doctor, I am married, and I've got 2 children. I think it's totally different. Each sentence is quite clear. It's well understood. Although I made some pauses between each sentence and the other. So please speak slowly and try to show me how the sentence starts and how it ends. My name is Neki Kozman. I work as a professor doctor. I'm married and I've got 2 children. I spoke slowly without making pauses and at the same time without running so quickly. This is the first mistake. The second mistake, in writing we often use capital letter at the beginning of a sentence. We can use a comma or a question mark or finally a full stop. This is how the sentence starts, continues, and comes to an end. At the beginning of a sentence, I have to raise my voice, and by the end of a sentence, I have to slow my voice. For example, my name is Neki Kozman. I work as a professor doctor. You see that the beginning of a sentence, I raise my voice, and then I decrease it, and I increase it once more, and so on. It helps the listener to well understand what you say. Number 3, sometimes we find difficult question or a question I have no clear answer for it. You could feel panic. Some students could feel afraid, could feel worried that they haven't got an answer to this question. I advise you, don't ever feel panic or having fears. I would like to attract your attention to a very important fact, that the examiner doesn't testify your own information. He doesn't care about your opinion or your own explanation. He cares only about how you express your idea. He doesn't matter about your ideas. He cares a lot about how you express your ideas. So, if you have a difficult question, don't hesitate. Just tell him, frankly, I haven't got what you mean. It doesn't matter. It's not a problem. He will give you the same question in a different way, which could help you to understand what he means. So don't feel panic. Even if you don't have an answer, just tell him, no idea. It's not the end of the world. Just say no idea, and it's quite acceptable by the examiner. As I told you before, he doesn't testify your own explanation or your own answer. He cares only about your verbal expression. In other words, how you explain your idea or how you express your idea. If you will let him understand you or not. This is what he really cares about. Sometimes you don't listen to the examiner question. Simply, don't tell him what, same like ducks. No, you just tell him, pardon. Don't ever say, I'm sorry, you haven't made a mistake. You just say, pardon. It's not a French word. The French word is pardon, and this is pardon. So, if you haven't listened to the question, you just say pardon. If you don't know the answer, say no idea. If you don't understand the question, you just tell him, I haven't got what you mean. It's not the end of the world. Don't feel afraid, don't feel panic. Everything comes smoothly. Another problem that we like repetition in my answers. We may think that if we repeat what we say, it's quite acceptable and it assures my answer. No, it's totally wrong. You have to express your opinion once, clearly, and that's enough. Another problem that some people make a lot of pauses while speaking. My name is Nagy, but I work. I know it's very boring. So to avoid such pauses, you have to stop between one sentence and another. It's like a kind of pause. It's not a problem. For example, I could say, my name is Nagy Kosman. I work as professor, doctor. So in this case, I didn't make pauses. I only stopped for a few seconds between each sentence and the other. And it's not a problem. Finally, some people, body language is horrible. They make a lot of movements like that while speaking. They use their hands to brush their hair, to a lot of body language. No, you should sit straight. You have to fix your eyes on the examiner's ones. Don't ever look at the ceiling or at the ground, or don't move around. No, you just fix your eyes on the examiner's ones. It shows that you are interested and you are self-confident. Please pay attention. I advise you to wear formal clothes on going to the test. It's an important interview, so you have to prepare yourself for it. In number 2 or part 2, which is the cue card, is going to give you a piece of paper and a pencil. You could write little details which could help you to answer. Don't feel worried. They are just to help you. Now, be quite sure that you are going to do well, and this will be quite clear in your way of presentation. We will move to the next part right now. Thank you for your listening.